It's high school football time. Invica Sports Game of the Week on ABC 27, presented by Faulkner Honda and Faulkner Subaru. It's a West Shore East Shore matchup. The Cumberland Valley Eagles on the road 2-0 take on Bishop McDevitt 2-0. I'm Todd McCall along with my partner Jerome Presley. Beautiful matchup, a Keystone Commonwealth crossover. Let's talk a little bit about the keys for the Eagles tonight on the road.
Well, I think it's going to be important for the Eagles to make every drive count. They don't want to get down early. Bishop McDevitt can start slow at times, but they are a powerhouse as the game gets going. So they're going to want to come in, and if they have opportunities to put points on the board, they're going to definitely have to do that. They're going to have to also play fundamental football, especially defensively. These ball carriers for the Crusaders are very hard to bring down. They must tackle well. They must play very sound assignment football. And for Bishop McDevitt, they have to start strong. Like I said, they haven't started strong lately, and teams have been able to get up on them early, but they've been able to come back late and no let up against another quality opponent. Let's do the rundown. First, they started out against Harrisburg, who was 2012 Quad A runner-up for districts. Then they went to Central Dauphin and played the Central Dauphin Rams. They were second round, all the way to third round, actually, in the District 3 Quad A playoffs. And now they meet Cumberland Valley. Cumberland Valley, again, a playoff contender, made it to the second round last year. So all three opponents to start the season, all were in the playoffs in Quad A last year.
You know, a lot of people talk about this game. When we looked at this game on the schedule, we said that this is a game as a matchup of running backs. Let's talk about some keys. First of all, for the Cumberland Valley Eagles and that running game.
Well, it all starts with Andre Robinson. He's a power back that has the ability to take it the distance speed-wise. I mean, he's everything you want. And I think he's the one that keeps it going. Rashard Lawson can spell him, and he's the quicker back, and he's very hard to bring down. So we'll highlight him as well. Quarterback Nick Marsilio has shown that he can throw the ball. He is very accurate when they need to throw and when they just want to throw. So I think that's a good combination for McDevitt, and that makes them very hard to stop. For Cumberland Valley, it's the two Tylers, Tyler Heisey and Tyler Updegraff. Tyler Updegraff is the fast, fleet-footed back in that wing T, and Tyler Heisey is a power running back that really anchors as the fullback in the wing T. And I'll tell you what, when both of them are going at the same time, they are very, very difficult to stop. And I'll tell you what, one thing I like about Tyler Heisey, though, defensively, he's also shows that he's a very good linebacker that can tackle very well, and he's going to be needed today against this tough Crusaders team.
Well, we talk about this game. This is a Keystone matchup, a Commonwealth matchup. A lot of people were very upset, Jerome, to see Bishop McDevitt leave the Commonwealth. Why is this so important for high school football on Friday nights to still have some of these crossover matchups?
Right, I think it's important because, again, these teams are very close proximity to each other. They know each other, and I know playing for a championship within the division, within the league, was very important. And remember, Bishop McDevitt was a part of the Commonwealth division at one time, and now they're at the Keystone division. So I think for them, they want to let the Commonwealth know that, hey, we may be in a different division, but we still can bang with the big boys.
Well, we have a beautiful night. Great facility here at Bishop McDevitt. A beautiful night with 70 degrees, a nice cool breeze. Great football coming up. Don't go anywhere. Kickoff right after these messages.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two. It's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong mortgage lender. Call Tammy Zambito at Fremont Mortgage Funding at 717-855-2833 for a no-cost home mortgage consultation or second opinion regarding your home financing needs. Licensed by the PA Department of Banking.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
2-Dot Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here, from delicious chocolate to to professional sports. Wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here, from fine dining to home-style cooking. Exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars, we sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first, to be sure.
The Amish are masters of quality craftsmanship, and Penn Dutch Furniture in Shrewsbury brings you locally handcrafted furniture. You'll find quality-made dining room and bedroom furniture to living rooms, desks, hutches, bookcases, and more. There are many choices and styles of wood to create the ambiance you wish your home to have. We even custom make furniture. Heirloom furniture at its best. Penn Dutch Furniture at the markets at Shrewsbury in the Blue Roof Building. Open Monday through Saturday, conveniently located off of I-83, or visit their website at PennDutchFurnitureStore.com.
And now it's time for our picks of the week. Let's go to Faulkner Subaru and Faulkner Honda. The gentlemen, take it away.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Pick of the Week, sponsored by Faulkner Honda
and Faulkner Subaru.
This week's game of the week is from Bishop McDevitt to Cumberland Valley, McDevitt being the home team. What are your thoughts, Matt?
Well, I got to tell you, Don, McDevitt looks awfully tough. They had two really tough games with Harrisburg and Central Dauphin, very physical games.
And they really came through in the second half, by the way. They started a little slow both games, but
yeah,
really picked it up.
I think that, they have to get off to a good start this game, because I think with the running attack of Tyler Heisey and Tyler Updegraff, I think Cumberland Valley is really going to try to keep that ball in out of their hands, and I think it's going to be a little tougher game this week for McDevitt.
It certainly could be, and there's a lot of history with Cumberland Valley and McDevitt. But I got to tell you, I love McDevitt. Andre Robinson, what a back. A solid team this year. And again, if they can get off, and good point you make, if they can get off to a good start, I think it's going to be a game that they win, and win kind of easily, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, Don, I'm going to have to go against you. I know we don't always agree, but I really believe that Cumberland Valley be prepared for this game. I think I got some inside information. One of my salespersons, Rakita Short's her son, Logan Short, number 83, plays for him. And I think there might be a couple surprises that Cumberland Valley has up their sleeves to stop that run. The only way that I think McDevitt has a chance to win is by the air. And I think Cumberland Valley is just going to hold the ball away from him. And I think Cumberland Valley comes out with the win.
Wow, I'm stunned. And Matt, I got to tell you, and probably everybody knows that last week I was 2-0 in the picks.
Right.
And obviously you didn't do too well in the picks last week. I see you probably couldn't come up with the money to pay for the bet.
Yeah, so they took care of my hand on this one, but this one's still good, and it's going to look good on Monday after the Cumberland Valley win.
I'll tell you what, picking Cumberland Valley, you might be careful with that other hand, because I'm going to go with Bishop McDevitt. And, for all the reasons. I mean, McDevitt is loaded this year, loaded. And if Coach Wechter can get them coming out and get them coming out strong from the beginning, I think they're going to have a solid game and deliver. You mentioned one of your employees' son plays for CV.
Yeah.
When I went to McDevitt, with a great defensive end, tight end by the name of Mike Perlosky. His son Mike plays for the McDevitt team, and I got to tell you, I've got to go McDevitt, and McDevitt more than a touchdown.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see, Don. But again, I picked Cumberland Valley in a close game, but I think they take the lead and they go wire to wire in this game.
Okay. Well, home field advantage takes McDevitt over the top. Penn State football. Let's talk about Penn State real quick. Penn State with Central Florida this week. What's your thoughts on that?
The first two games with Penn State, I think that this game's a little bit different. I think there's a lot of speed on that Florida team, and Penn State's going to have to get off to a better start than they have in the last 2 weeks. I still think they win, but I think it's going to be a little tougher game, so we'll see where they're at right now.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. It's a late start, a 6 o'clock start, which is great for the fans in Happy Valley. A little bit different Penn State team. We'll see what comes out. Christian Hackenberg's had some really good weeks here the last 2 weeks, but made a lot of mistakes as well. But they've seemed to improve week 2 over week 1. Central Florida, as you mentioned, though, a lot of speed. And we'll see how that comes into play this week. The spread of the game so far is 5.5 points. How do you think that factors in?
I think, you know, the Bill O'Brien's teams just get better each week, and I think that they're going to come out strong on this game. And I look for a romp in this game. I think Penn State's really going to put the nails to them. I look for them at least 2 or 3 touchdowns better than them.
Wow.
So.
Well, I'll tell you, this game you and I are going to agree on. I'm going to take Penn State as well. I don't know if they covered 2 or 3 touchdowns, but I think they certainly cover the 5.5 point spread. So there you have it. McDevitt and Penn State for me. And you're at Cumberland Valley?
Cumberland Valley and Penn State.
All right. There's your pick of the week from Faulkner Honda.
And Faulkner Subaru.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
The Amish are masters of quality craftsmanship, and Penn Dutch Furniture in Shrewsbury brings you locally handcrafted furniture. You'll find quality-made dining room and bedroom furniture to living rooms, desks, hutches, bookcases, and more. There are many choices and styles of wood to create the ambiance you wish your home to have. We even custom make furniture. Heirloom furniture at its best. Penn Dutch Furniture at the markets at Shrewsbury in the Blue Roof Building. Open Monday through Saturday, conveniently located off of I-83, or visit their website at PennDutchFurnitureStore.com.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars, we sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first, to be sure.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here, from delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here, from fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
To adopt Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
Welcome to Artenzio Stadium. It's kickoff time. Cumberland Valley Eagles on the road. Gets the Bishop McDevitt Crusaders. Cumberland Valley 2-0. Bishop McDevitt 2-0. Cumberland Valley has elected to receive the ball. Back to receive the kick is Ryan McGuire and DeRon Simmons. Jerome, the crowd is fired up. McDevitt, they always come out pretty strong. And I tell you what, the facilities with the view of the mountain, what a beautiful place to see high school football.
Yeah, definitely a beautiful location. And again, this field is just a beautiful, picturesque stadium. And it's just good to see, in central Pennsylvania. And I think we have a very good game on tap for the day.
Zweigert set to kick. Twibs off his right foot a little bit. Up to make the grab is number 38 on the play, and that is Thomas Artens, Jr. He's 6 foot, 195, and Bishop McDevitt will have the ball on their own, and let's mark it about the 30-yard line.
And I think Shalil Johnson,
32 make that.
Shalil Johnson, 10th grader, comes up and makes a beautiful tone-setting play on the kickoff. Nice hit to start the game, and that's a tone setter.
Cumberland Valley in a wing tee, double backs. You see Updegraft and Heisey. And a single receiver split to the right. Wide away, back to Pat Braith. Gilbreth connects to Heisey. Heisey avoiding a tackle at 50-yard line, and that's a nice call out. It kind of surprised play out to the right, rolled him out to the right. Great play call for the Cumberland Valley offense.
Definitely. You want to see different wrinkles from last week. I mean, you got to remember, both of these teams scouted each other. So what better way to start off than to show something that you didn't show last week? And you're going to see that probably from both teams. And there you see the McDevitt sidelines looking on.
Gilbert's going to come up and give to Updegraff, make a fine tackle, number 45 on the play, back position. That's Miles Turner for Bishop McDevitt, and that's his first tackle of the night. 11:23 to play. We got a great matchup here tonight. One of the things we talked about in this matchup is the running game, wing T versus a very solid front on defense. Do you look to see that this defense is going to be hard to block in the Bishop McDevitt Crusaders, Jerome?
It definitely is because they have size. I mean, the one thing about this McDevitt front line, they have a lot of size up front. You're looking at Turner, who we just talked about. He's 6'2" and 290 pounds. And then you have Henry Harrison, a 12th grader, 6'3", 320. And they're those two anchors in that 4-3 defensive tackle. They're going to be hard to move.
Second down and 10, ball on the 48-yard line. No gain for Updegraff in the last play. Gilbert is going to keep it, going to cross the 40, still on his feet, and actually shows a fine shuffle down the side.
And that's very dangerous when you have a quarterback in the wing T that is able to possibly pose a running threat, because in those situations, those fakes can even be bigger and better for you when you have a running quarterback that can run the ball.
He rolled out and great play action pass, Jerome, and set up in the pocket, kicked up in the pocket, and saw a great gap on the right side, and there was just no one there. And I tell you what,
right.
As you said, Swaggart, the punter, had to come in and make the tackle.
Well, again, you have that situation where McDevitt probably played very well on the back end, which there weren't any receivers open. But when you have the quarterback able to scramble, there you go.
Host of Bishop McDevitt Crusaders coming up to make the tackle. A lot of blue right there. That's something you'll see. A lot of game tackling, very fundamental. Updegraff on the carry on the left side. That's his second carry of the night. No gain on his first one. And again, a no gain for Gilbert. We saw him have 91 yards, or excuse me, Updegraff had 91 yards last week and 2 touchdowns. We know the quickness. He has that ability to get that back running ability to get in that secondary. Second down and 10, 10:06 to play here in the first quarter. Give us the high left side, and Heisey's really going to be dangerous. That's the guy right there. I tell you what, you talk so much about Updegraff in your game plan, and then that mix-up of Heisey, and he's a straight-on, hard-nosed runner.
Yeah, you can't scout one without the other and game plan for one without the other, because both of them are so integral to the wing T offense. So, you have the power on one end, the speed on the other end. And again, you're going to see these offensive linemen that can move. They're going to be pulling and trapping, and they're going to try to really trap those big tackles, and those tackles are going to try to cause some disruption as well.
A gain of 6 for Heisey. 7th play of the drive. They're going to go back on the left side. He's going to pick up another 5 and call it almost. Well, that's going to move the chains. It's going to be another first down. And right now, very effective drive, 6-play drive, 5 runs, 1 pass in this drive. And Heisey gets the carry again. I'm up. Heisey just, what a beautiful hole.
Right.
One of the questions
Good
we
blocking.
had is, will they be able to block? They're a smaller offensive line to Cumberland Valley, but it's quick hitters in this wing T. And
exactly.
Jerome, you talked about that.
Yeah, they can definitely block it. It's more about assignment blocking. Once they get in there, and they have to. It's not so much about holding the blocks as the initial block, especially when it comes to those quick hitting plays.
Updegraff on the right side. He's going to pick up another 3, and we are in the red zone opportunity, another red zone opportunity for Cumberland Valley. They're making it very effective right here. Beautiful drive to start this game.
And again, they're just running right at him. I mean, running right at him with Heisey, Updegraff, Heisey right now. And don't be surprised if you have a play action pass in there that you can roll off after this.
Swaggart came up to make the initial hit. That's his second tackle of the night. Defensive back coming up to make the tackle. That can be a little bit dangerous, as we talked about. You don't want your safeties coming up making this many tackles early on. Second down 6, ball on the 18. Gilbert from the left side. There wasn't a whole lot of people over there coming over to make a stiff arm, but making a great tackle, coming up to make a play. And you'll see Nate Monroe He is a very quick defensive back. He chases him down and contains him, gives him maybe a yard back to make it 3 yards on the carry.
Definitely a good play, keeping that contain on the outside. And sometimes, you know, you get defensive players that lose their contain. He was the last line of defense on that contain, had the speed to get the quarterback and get him down. And as a result, short game on the play.
Absolutely clock-chewing drive, 8-play drive. Gilbert gives to Hyde off to the left side. And he's going to take it to about the 7-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, and I said this, we talked about this a little bit before. To me, Cumberland Valley's team is probably the most prepared offensive team that they have faced, the Crusaders have faced this year. Harrisburg, they had to deal with injuries. They were a little one-dimensional. Central Dauphin is still kind of growing as they try to fit new pieces together. Cumberland Valley is probably the most together offensively, so it could pose a problem for McDevitt, and we're seeing that on the opening drive.
Gibb, Heisey on the left side. Heisey just pounding the 5-yard line, picking up the 4-yard line. He has 21 yards on this already in the 10th play drive. He's carried it 4 times.
And you look at Heisey's 5'11", 205-pound fullback in the wing tee. That is the perfect prototype hammer in the wing tee, and he runs like a hammer. And I'll tell you what, he's not easy to bring down. He really isn't. He runs hard. The line is doing a great job firing off on their blocks. Watch how quickly they get into the McDevitt defensive line.
Gilbert's give to Heisey. Heisey cross over the goal line. Let's call it down already. 12-play drive down. Tyler Heisey from 5 out, called 4 yards out. That's his first touchdown of the night.
And I'll tell you what, that's just a statement drive right there. One pass play, and they drove the ball down the field against McDevitt, running the football in the wing tee. And they did it in so many different ways, but I'll tell you, it was tight formations, offensive line firing off the ball, and they actually did an amazing job of just setting a tone for that first opening drive.
Connor Long's extra point is up and good, and just like that, 11-play drive capped off by a 4-yard run by Heisey. More after break.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here. From delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here. From fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
Welcome back. 11-play drive capped off by a 4-yard touchdown by Tyler Heisey. Heisey over 30 yards on that drive. And man, as Jerome said, that was a statement, absolute statement drive.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, when you can do that on the ground on the first opening drive against McDevitt, and as we've seen in previous games, Bishop McDevitt can start a little slower. And the thing is, we talked about, if you have an opportunity for Cumberland Valley, if you have an opportunity to put points on the board, for them on the first drive to come down the field, march down the field, score a touchdown on the first drive, that is a statement. And that lets Bishop McDevitt know that they're going to be in it for a game today.
Robinson was back to accept Connor Long's kick. Up to take the grab is Tyrone Gibson and a host of Cumberland Valley Eagles special teams bringing him down.
Brought down by Brady Morris.
And the Crusaders will have the ball on their own 28-yard line. First down and 10, 6:27 to play. Over a 7-minute, 11-play drive for Cumberland Valley. They have this ability, the Cumberland Valley, they have the ability to put these together, these absolute long drives. Let's see how Bishop McDevitt answers. Shotgun formation for Nick Marsilio. Twin was to his right and to his left. The give is to Robinson, and Robinson saying you right away, let me come back in. We talked about this game being a game of literally game of running backs, and we know Andre Robinson can be a punishing back.
Yeah, he's definitely a punishing back. You have to hit him and wrap him and corral him when you tackle him. You cannot just let him run roughshod through your secondary. And again, you're going to see this from both players. Heisey on one side along with Updegraff, and then Robinson on the other side with Lawson. So you're going to see two different backs on both sides. It's a very good combination for both teams.
A 10-yard gain on that first give to Robinson. Lawson on the other side would give to the right. Lawson his first carry, and Lawson's going to pick up about 3.5, call it 4.
And where you see on one side, Cumberland Valley's running game relies on speed of the offensive line. You're going to see power from Bishop McDevitt because that offensive line is much bigger, very powerful. Both lines fire off the ball very well.
Give is to Lawson, Lawson, very quick, shifty. You talked about him being the chains of pace back. Takes it over the left side, and a big gain moving the chains for the Bishop McDevitt Crusaders. Man, oh man, what a burst of energy in Lawson. Lawson was being chased down, and Updegraff had to come up to make the tackle for Cumberland Valley.
I mean, that 1-2 punch for both teams, I mean, it gives you the opportunity to spell guys and allow, you can trade off who's doing the damage. And each team has two very separate backs from each other, which is a very good thing.
Marcillo was looking option, kept it, crossing over the yard line, marked to Cumberland Valley territory. 5:04 to play, and what a great play call. And you see the Bishop McDevitt crowd absolutely loving this call.
And now you're starting to see Cumberland Valley defense on their heels. So again, we talked about it, the running game of both teams. I tell you what, this is explosion in the run game for this early fall matchup. That this could be an interesting game moving forward if this keeps up.
Ball spotted on the 28-yard line, fifth play of the drive, first drive for Cumberland Valley here in the first quarter. They give it to Robinson on the right side. Robinson crossing out. He being up. Bishop McDevitt, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. What he had. Andre Robinson down.
And I think, Todd, that was also a statement to let Cumberland Valley know that not only can Bishop McDevitt score, they can pound on the ground as well and get downfield very quickly. We have ourselves a running game to see who can one-up each other in this game. And it may be what decides this is which team is going to decide to throw the ball. Because right now, both teams were able to successfully run the ball with little to no problem.
Zwegert's kick was blocked, and that could come back to hurt you with 4:35 to play. We have an absolute game. Take it here. We'll stay here, and we'll be back after these messages.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two. It's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
To adopt Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
Well, you can talk a lot about special teams. This one, it may come back to hurt Bishop McDevitt. Zwegert's extra point was blocked. 5-play drive. Andre Robinson capped it off from 18 yards out to score the touchdown. And that ball went in the end zone. Cumberland Valley had the ball at their own 20. This takes us an opportunity here at Artenzio Stadium to talk about our referees and our line judges. Referee Jim Neidlinger. Our umpire is Randy Nolan. Our line judge is Alan Hepburn. And Darren Kepler and BJ Romberger is our actually back judge. Make that Steve Romberger is our back judge. Gilbert, give to Heisey. Heisey going to pick up about 6 on the play.
that's coming right back at you again, the running game. And Todd, get a chance, watch how Cumberland Valley's offensive line fires off the ball. I mean, they really fire off the ball very well, and that's exactly what you want from any lineman you have, but especially in the wing T offense. You want to have your linemen firing off the ball to get into the chest of those defensive players quickly.
Give us Updegraff. Updegraff, not much there. Coming up, making a great tackle on the play. That hit was an incredible hit.
Updegraff on the carry. Brought down by Nate Monroe.
That was Nate Monroe coming up to make the hit. You know, 7 carries already for Heisey, and this is only the second drive of Cumberland Valley. They marched 7 minutes, 15 seconds, 11-play drive to open up the game with a touchdown. Heisey with 7 carries, Updegraff with 2. There's Heisey with his 8th carry over the right side. Not much there for him there.
And that was just good penetration, which started out by number 40. That's Jake Phillips, the linebacker, 5'9", 200 pounds, filled very well. And I think the key is, in the wing T, like we talked about, you need penetration sometimes to get in there and disrupt. Now you got a 4th down in decision time, and it looks like on their own 30. On their own 30, CV is going for it. So if they do not get this, you're going to give the ball back to McDevitt in good field position, but that's the confidence that this coaching staff has in the running game, in particular, this offensive line.
Fourth down and 1. We've got whistles. Cumberland Valley's going to need to talk about it. They are backed up on their own 29-yard line. 4th down and 1. We'll be back. More football after these messages.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars. We sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first. To be sure.
There's a great view of the the Bishop McDevitt Crusaders. Cumberland Valley ball backed up on their own 29-yard line, 2:48 to play here in the first quarter, and it's a 4th down and 1 in Cumberland Valley. It took a timeout to talk about it. Let's see what the play is. Sure, they're not going to do a little swib kick, maybe punt it, but
no, I don't think so. I think they're going for it, and again, it's a confidence factor. They may try to draw McDevitt off sides, but I think they're. It looks like they may try to draw him off.
Definitely trying to draw him off, but actually,
they got it.
Did they get it? It's going to be real tight. The give was to Updegraff on the left side. They were trying to draw him, Heisey carried it on the left side, bruising back. I don't know, Jerome. Oh, well, they're going to call it. It picked it up.
I think he actually got about 2
Okay.
2 yards on it, and pretty easily. And that's the one thing. The one thing about Heisey that you like is that it's very rare that you see him go backwards. He typically falls forward. He's a very well put together player, and he's very similarly built to Robinson on the other side, maybe a little taller, but they're about pretty much the same size, but they're very different backs.
Gilbert gives to Updegraff. Updegraff to the left side. Monroe on the tackle for Bishop McDevitt.
On the carry, brought down by Greg Artis-Spade.
It seems already like we've called Heisey and Updegraff's name so many times that both of them carrying the ball over 14 times in this game already combined. And that's got to tell you.
Yep, and you see left tackle, that's Shane DePietro. He's one of the bigger guys on that Cumberland Valley front at 6'2", 300 pounds on that left side, doing a great job of moving people.
Here comes the speed at Updegraff. Updegraff crossing over the 50-yard line, knocked out of bounds, and man, oh man, he has quick feet. When he gets his shoulders square, he got outside, and look at what he can do when he gets outside.
Just good blocking, solid blocking up front, and Updegraff gets upfield. He is their version of the explosion back that can really get chunks of yards at a time. We saw him last week bust one open really big last week in that game against Central York, and he has the potential to do that every game.
It looked like he was going to come up off the tackle, and you see how quick his feet is, and he bounced it outside and really picked up a nice game. There's Updegraff again. Man, oh man, coming over, making a great hit. is 3-4 Mission McDevitt. You got Monroe again inside there.
And again, if you're getting 3-4 yards a pop, you're starting to see that McDevitt front, you know, they're winded a little bit, and they're starting to bring guys in and trying to keep players fresh in that defense. You know, you may not see many passes tonight.
8th play of this drive, the second drive for Cumberland Valley. First resulted into a touchdown, 11-play drive. 1:10 to play here in the first quarter. Clock is winding down with these running games. Give us to Heisey. Boy, I tell you what, they just come at you with 35 and 23, just bouncing off of you. Great blocks, sustaining blocks up front. You talked about this. I tell you what, this is a great matchup for Bishop McDevitt because I think this team here is somebody that they're facing here that can control the offensive line.
Yeah, and I think this is a great game for both teams. I mean, you know, you're talking about Cumberland Valley going against a tough, big McDevitt team. And then, you know, McDevitt going against this wing T, this offense that, you know, they may not see much throughout the rest of the year. So, I mean, it's working to perfection right now.
Heisey. He carries over the right side and picks up about, call it 4.
And defensive end Austin Anderson is able to come up and make the play. But it's still a first down, and the drive continues. And again, look at the clock. We're already down 14 seconds left in the first quarter. At this rate, the more you run the ball, the more the clock keeps going. This could be a fast game. This game could be over pretty quickly, barring timeout.
That was the last play of the first quarter. Going into the second quarter, Cumberland Valley 7, Bishop McDevitt 6. We'll be back.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
2. Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
7-6, great game. 10th play of this drive for Cumberland Valley. A fresh 12 on the clock, second quarter action. To give us to Heisey. That's his 10th carry of the game already. Heisey 10 carries, Updegraff 7 carries. He gets 17 carries already in the half.
And it's going to be pretty much which defense is able to make a play and get a 3 and out or some stop that's going to change the course of the game. And I think that's what's going to cause it. And you know, you see Heisey going forward. The defense is out there doing their part. Number 26, Nate Monroe, comes up and makes another tackle, this time for only a 2-yard gain, which puts them in second. It's Cumberland Valley in 2nd and 8.
Updegraff on the left side. Pulaski coming over to make the tackle.
And that was well played defensively by Pulaski. He just came down the line, followed his keys, and came up and made a really good play. And now you're going to get Cumberland Valley in a situation where they're in a 3rd and 5. So, and it's more like 3rd and 6, which before they were churning out on first down 4 and 5 yards. Now they're in 3rd and 6. So they got to make a decision. Are they going to keep with the run, or are they going to try to open it up and pass it a little bit?
Give Updegraff 3 on his last carry. That's 8 carries for the game. 3rd down and 6. Updegraff trying to bounce back outside, but he's not going to get it. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Great defense by Bishop McDevitt.
Again, penetration. And penetration against the wing T can be very difficult for that wing T to be able to come out of it. And now it brings up decision time. 4th down. It's still 4th and about 7 now. It looks like there was a loss of about a yard on the play. So do you go for it or do you punt it? I mean, if you know, I tell you what, there are some gutsy calls right now for Cumberland Valley, and I think it's important in a game of this magnitude to make sure that you have confidence in your players, and you're seeing that right now.
Austin Anderson coming up to make that tackle on Updegraff. All right, here we go. 4th down and 6. Cumberland Valley's going for it. They converted 1 4th down. Here's their second one. Gilbreth looking back to pass
beautiful.
and has wrong side of Updegraff.
Wow.
He was absolutely wide open.
Wide open.
And Bishop McDevitt takes over on downs after a 13-play drive, capping nothing, actually. I don't know. I tell you what, in a game like this,
well-designed play.
Well-designed play.
Well-designed play. I mean, that had the entire Bishop McDevitt defense fooled, and Updegraff just did not turn around in time to make the catch. That would have been a first down and possibly an opportunity for a score.
Man, oh man, you hate to see a team with a 12-play drive like that. I know the coaching staff of Cumberland Valley is going absolutely crazy right now, as were the players and the fans, because that was an absolute beautiful drive. They've had 23 total plays in this game, in this first half. Marcilio's pass is incomplete. His intended receiver was Kobe White, the sophomore.
And we know that Kobe White can get downfield. You see just a basic slant, a little underthrown for Marcilio. And again, we just talked about which defense is going to make a stop. And we saw the Crusaders make the stop first. Can Cumberland Valley answer and try to maintain this 1-point lead?
That was Marcilio's first pass of the evening. He's hoped for 1. The give is to Lawson. Lawson bouncing out to the left side. And man, oh man, he's just so lightning quick, and he's very hard to see. And I think Cumberland Valley Eagles are having a tough time coming up and picking him up.
And that was Updegraff made a touchdown saving tackle. The hole was wide open. I mean, that was just brilliant blocking on that offensive line. And as you can see, you just look at the offensive line. You know, pulling, oh wow, big block by number 50, Kendrick Lewis. Just opened that hole. He opened it up. You can fit a Volkswagen through it.
Marcilio back in shotgun formation with Robinson to his left. That's the give to Robinson. And not much for Robinson there. Coming up making a great tackle. The big tight end also playing defense is Logan Short, the senior. He's 6'1", 205 pounds. He's a big boy. But don't like what you see here. Robinson's on the ground. He's going to get up. He's fine.
And Chanel Johnson also helped on that play, number 83. And again, just good defensive effort, good penetration by Cumberland Valley to make the play on the defense.
No gain on Robinson. That's Robinson's 3rd carry of the game. Lawson has 3 carries. They have a total of 8 plays, 2 drives, 8 plays. They scored on a 5-play drive, but missed the extra point. That's where we are, 7-6, 8:47 to play, second quarter. Give us to Robinson. Robinson bouncing on the left side. He is quick. Wrestled down, making the play is Ryan McGuire, the senior. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds.
And the one thing is you have Lawson, Rashard Lawson, who's definitely, we know, can be very explosive with his speed. But Robinson is equally as explosive, and he brings that power with it. So, again, that offensive line, it's very, very good. They're very experienced, and they really know how to move people.
12-yard gain for Robinson, 1st down and 10. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. That's shotgun and trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Marcilio's back to pass. We have flags down. Looked like we saw some movement. A screen set up for Lawson. Lawson crossing the 30 and falling down. Coming up to make the tackle is Dyron Simmons. He's a senior. He's 5'6", 161 pounds.
And this was a screen that was well set up. And the one thing about McDevitt is they can run with those offensive line. They just have a lot of size to go with it. But it looks like this potentially will come back.
Looked like there was movement on the left side. We haven't had the official call. There's Jim Neidlinger. Here's our call. That's going to go against Bishop McDevitt, and that's going to bring that play back, negating that play. That was an illegal shift.
And typically that's two players moving at the same time when, after the players have to be set, and you can't do that. So that tends to happen from time to time against offenses. But I think it bailed Cumberland Valley out a little bit there on that play.
Tune in to watch the live streaming of each and every game weekly on Invica Sports YouTube channel for live stream. It's YouTube.com/Invica Video or at Invica.net, and you can watch these games Friday night, Saturday afternoons. Our next game coming up. Our next game is At 2 o'clock next week, Saturday, State College at Harrisburg coming into town, September 21st. Again, 2 o'clock p.m.
2nd and 8, the ball on the 30-yard line.
Last give again was to Lawson. He picks up 2. 7th play of this drive, 2nd drive of the first half.
And I'll tell you what, that was a good fullback by Joey Curley, the fullback who just really just came up and made a brilliant block to spring Lawson on that play.
Lawson gets a carry. He's going to make it back to about the line of scrimmage. Not much there for him. Actually, check that and make that Robinson. Robinson on the carry.
And Bradley Hanshaw came up and make the play from his defensive line, and Logan Short. And I'll tell you what, you know, the penetration, that's what you need for Cumberland Valley. And now we just saw on one end where it was a 3rd down and Cumberland Valley could not get it. And now can they hold on defense and equalize on this play against the Crusaders?
3rd down and 8, 6:31 to play. Marsilio's in a shotgun. He's got trips over to his right. Marsilio with time. Looking downfield, connects on a beautiful ball.
And that was
what
too
a
much
nice
time.
play. He had so much time on that play. When you give a quarterback time, he'll make it hurt.
And there was some soft coverage in the back end of that. He had too much time. There's basically no pass rush. So he's able to stay in there and fire it off of the correct foot with some velocity on the play without any pressure.
That ball caught by Bryce Hall, a sophomore. He's 6'2", 175 pounds. Caught a nice ball there. Great ball thrown by Marsilio. 1st down and 10. 9th play of this drive. The give is to Lawson. Lawson trying to bounce out to the right side. Coming up to make the tackles, Teague Spinelli. Spinelli, we called his name a lot last week. He ran the ball, he scored a touchdown. Great defensive play. But there are flags down on the play.
And I wondered if there was a face mask on the tackle, or no, this is against McDevitt.
That was holding against McDevitt. So that's going to bring it back, negate that play.
Spinelli coming up and making a brilliant play, shedding off the block, getting some penetration, and again, that's what you need to do. And I'll tell you, this Cumberland Valley front, especially in the middle, must toughen. You know, they have to be stronger in that middle, because right now it looks like McDevitt is running right at them.
Stay tuned, 5:56 to play. Stay tuned, upcoming our Faulkner Honda halftime show, sponsored by PHFA First Half Highlights as well.
And again, Todd, look at the time. We're already at 5:48 ticking. Running games. The running games, they're picking up first downs, and it's just chewing the clock.
This plays so much in Cumberland Valley's hands right now. Marsilio with time, looking downfield, getting his feet balanced, throws a decent ball, but a little off to the right. His intended receiver, Kobe White, incomplete.
And I wonder if eventually Cumberland Valley may start to send more guys to try to get to Marsilio, because right now they're not getting much of a pass rush.
Marsilio is 1 for 3. You can see it, he has so much time. He's getting great time, good blocking up front. Throws the ball a little bit wide of Kobe White. Kobe tried to get on the ground and get it, just came up short.
And that's, you know, we got to give the credit to that offensive line, because they are doing outstanding.
10th play of this drive, shotgun formation. Marsilio with some time, stepping up. Looking downfield, just kind of throwing it up for grabs for Kobe White. It looked like it was almost intercepted. Kind of a dangerous pass, Jerome. It was almost intercepted by the kicker, defensive back sophomore Connor Long. And I don't know about that pass. He hung it up there a little bit too long.
And I mean, the wind could have had something to do with it as well. But I think he put it in the end zone where, you know, a good play was made on it. But I don't think there was a chance of an interception per se, unless a brilliant play was made. And this was an amazing effort.
Almost brilliant play by Connor
effort.
Long.
Amazing effort by Long.
We've got a 3rd down 25 for Bishop McDevitt. A long way to go. The ball spotted on the 39-yard line with 5:21 to play here at the half. They've had 15 total plays, 2-play drive. The first one 5. This one is their 11th play of the drive. Make it 16-play drive. Stepping up, making a pass complete is.
But that'll bring up a 4th down.
It's Marsilio, but it's going to bring up the first 4th down, as you said, Jerome.
Number 9, Alex Marsico.
Alex Marsico, the sophomore, he's 6 foot, 170 pounds. He caught the pass, 4th down 10. And what will McDevitt do here?
It looks like they're going to go for it.
Coach Wechter is sending Marsilio back in at 4th down and 10. And you know, both kickers, I've seen both kickers, Swegert and Connor Long for Cumberland Valley and Swegert for Bishop McDevitt. I saw them good for 40 plus, but there was no rush on. And you know, a lot of times we see it. Trips to the left, Marsilio back to pass.
And it looks like they may have held.
I think Cumberland Valley held, so they're going to give the ball back. Cumberland Valley's going to get it back, and you look at the Bishop McDevitt fans, a little disappointed. I don't know.
Well, I think if you're going to go for it, again, the wind is starting to pick up. You don't want to make a mistake. If you don't get the first down, you pin Cumberland Valley back. It's as if you kicked to them and they got it on the 20 anyway. So I don't think it was a bad call. I just think it was a good play by Cumberland Valley. The Eagles came up and made a good play.
So Bishop McDevitt will turn it over on downs. Cumberland Valley, their third possession of this game. 24 plays, 2 big drives. Drive of 11 and 13 to give us to Updegraff. Updegraff over the right. Not much there on the right side.
On the carry, brought down by.
And you will see this offensive line at Cumberland Valley, and I'll tell you what, I think they got bigger this week because again, Shane DePietro, I don't think played last week, and he's a big guy, a junior, 6'2", 300 pounds, and I'll tell you what, he's doing a good job up front for Cumberland Valley.
No gain for Updegraff on the last play, second play of this drive. Give it to Heisey. Heisey coming over the right side and drug down, and Bobby Swegert coming up to make the tackle for Bishop McDevitt. And Heisey, not much for him either.
No, I think
he got one maybe.
Right. The defenses, I think, are starting to stiffen a little bit. And again, the wing T, I think the way the McDevitt front and linebackers are playing it, they're doing very well. I think it may be time to see if you can put a play action in there now because you got that defense is starting to suck up and you want to be able to get over top of them a little bit. I don't know if you'll try it down here, but it may be coming soon.
Starting to get a little cooler here, the wind picking up. Oh, backside blitz, and what a beautiful defensive call. Man, oh man, when you need it. Coming up to make a great play is Mike Perlowski off the backside, and he had help by Kushan Jenkins, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Jenkins or Monroe on the play. I mean, it was just a brilliant play.
Nate Monroe come to the backside, and he helped by Perlowski, and that was a great defensive call.
And it seemed like there was some confusion in the blocking assignments on that left side for the Eagles.
It's going to bring up a punt for Connor Long. Almost blocked. Robinson, very dangerous back there. He's going to get the punt. He's crossing the 40. Stiff arms and going to drag down on the outside.
Good field position too.
Man, oh man, this was really tough for Cumberland Valley here. Giving the ball back, Robinson picks it up. And 2 minutes to play. There's a lot of time, 2:36 to play on the clock for Bishop McDevitt. Jerome, I mean, talk about where this momentum shift just all of a sudden happened.
Well, I think it began with the defensive stand, getting the sack. I think that was very important. And it kind of got the crowd going, and now you have very good field position. Cumberland Valley was not able to shift field position. So now McDevitt has the ball. It wasn't a good punt. It's in good field position with 2:36 left on the clock. So they have an opportunity and some time to really do some damage.
Lawson, the give over the left side. He's going to pick up 6 for Bishop McDevitt.
And I know with McDevitt's offense, they're able to just lay on you and just push. Those offensive linemen are very big. They have a big line, and they're able to come off the ball. And as the game keeps going on against these smaller defensive linemen for the Eagles, that can wear on you. You need linebackers that are able to come up and really fill those alleys.
Lawson has 5 carries for 25. Marsilio, he's going to keep it.
Tough running by the quarterback.
And he's going to pick up the first down.
He's close. He may be a little short.
Looks like maybe a hair shy.
And this, you may see some power football. But this was a design trap running behind number 50 at offensive guard Kendrick Lewis, who was pulling on the play. That was a design run for Marsilio.
He's shown his toughness tonight. I tell you what, I've liked this game here. We saw him in the very first of the week. There's Coach Wechter. I'm sure he's liking what he's seeing out of Marsilio. Marsilio's really gathering himself. He's staying upright. He's stepping up into the pocket. He's made some pretty nice passes tonight. Give us to Robinson. Robinson trying to bounce off the left side. He's going to pick up the first down. Let's move the change. 1:19 to play.
And number 42, Timothy Spinelli, again on the play, makes the tackle, but not enough for a first down.
Yeah, the chains are going to actually move. But Bishop McDevitt's going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more after these messages.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here. From delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here. From fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars. We sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first. To be sure.
Marsilio in shotgun formation. He connects and getting out of balance, stopping the clock perfectly. Going to make that catch is number 7. That's Tyrone Gibson, the junior. He's 5'9", 180 pounds. And McDevitt's got plenty of time here, 1:11 to play.
And Marsilio, he throws a good ball, gets it out there, good timing on the play, and McDevitt now is on a roll. And what would be great for them, I know they want this, is to get a score before the half without Cumberland Valley having the ability to match it. Will be big.
Jerome, what do you have for scores across the league tonight?
Well, a lot of the scores aren't in for the league. I mean, you're seeing some other scores like Abington against Central Bucks West. They're up 28-7. But some of the other scores for the area aren't in at the moment. But we'll get them to our viewers as soon as they come in. And for the games.
Marsilio to Gibson. And that's going to be a 2nd down and 5 with 1:02 to play. Stopping the clock. And it's going to be a timeout for Bishop McDevitt. Hey, coming up at 2 o'clock next Saturday, a kickoff, 2 o'clock at 1:45 start live on your YouTube. Search Invica Video to watch this. State College at Harrisburg. State College coming into town from Penn State. Harrisburg a little bit banged up, Jerome. I mean, I really thought that they came out and played a really good first half against Bishop McDevitt week 1, and then the injury plague just started hitting them. Quarterbacks going down. Running backs and Rob Martin, the star, and Rob Martin, the Rutgers recruit. You kind of feel very bad for Harrisburg right now. They find themselves in a very tough situation with a very tough opponent. The Little Lions of State College coming in, and they're probably a lot bigger than the name.
They are, but I think the one thing about Harrisburg that you can never be, you can never take them lightly because they always have talent. They have players in the wings. They may not be as experienced, but they're going to have need some time to get those new guys acclimated moving forward.
2nd down and 5, 1:02 right here before half, 7-6. McDevitt down 6 with the actual blocked field goal, extra point, excuse me. Shotgun formation for Marsilio. Marsilio gives to Robinson. He's running very hard across, bouncing out to the right. He's going to stay in. Touchdown, Bishop McDevitt, and that's how they do it.
They're not going to give it to him. Wait
a minute. They're going to mark him down. There's 55 seconds. Robinson thought he was in, knocked over the pylon.
They're going to mark him down.
Actually, it's going to be knocked down at the 1-yard line.
Let's see. We'll see the replay and see if he's able to cross the line. I mean, you see the quickness. You see that speed that Robinson has getting outside. And it looks like he got in.
Where does knee not go down? That's
right.
A touchdown.
I think he did get in.
Man, oh man, oh man.
But we don't have instant replay officials for high school football as of yet.
Okay.
I think that could be coming at some point. Who knows?
Marsilio under center. Marsilio's going to keep it, but flags are down. Wait a minute. Look like moving on the right side. I think that one's coming back. That's going against Bishop McDevitt. Fans didn't like it, but there was movement. Offsides on the right side of the offensive line.
I'll tell you, if Cumberland Valley can make a stand here,
oh yeah, definitely,
that would be huge. If even if they gave up 3 points, but they showed that they can block field goals too. So and on the extra point, so it is not a given. If they can come out of here and not give up a score, that would be a win for them for the half.
Well, it's going to be first down and 6. 53 seconds to play before half. Marcilio with Robinson to his left and 2 receivers split to the left. Marcilio's going to pass. He's looking in the corner. Beautiful ball, and it's going to be a touchdown. Bishop McDevitt. Great action, great play call. Coming down to make the play, completed to Gibson.
And that was
Tyrone Gibson, beautiful play.
Well-designed play on the play to Gibson. Gibson is the inside receiver. He does a wheel route, which is he goes out and then he goes up. And Cumberland Valley just did not see it. They didn't see where it was going, and he's able to make the play and get the touchdown. They caught number 8. Deron Simmons was kind of caught out of position on the play and didn't see it happen. And now the Crusaders are able to put points on the board, and they're going to go for 2 here.
They had missed their last extra point. Swiggert's extra point was blocked. Bishop McDevitt with a 2-point conversion, and the fans love what they see now. They've really changed. It's getting chilly out here. You're right. I noticed you put your jacket on there, fella.
Yeah, and I have a coat on. I don't even have shirts on at all.
And the is good, and right now, Leo's just getting in the groove. You kind of for him before half because he is finding his rhythm.
Yes, he is. And that's the worst thing, to have a quarterback in rhythm.
2-point conversion is good. There's more coming back after these messages.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
2 Dot Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
Bishop McDevitt 14, Cumberland Valley 7. Bishop McDevitt 23 total plays here in the first half, 3 drives, 2 touchdowns. For Cumberland Valley, 26 plays, 3 drives, and 1 touchdown. And man, this game went really fast this first half. Swickert's kick. Updegraff's going to come and try to get it on the bounce. He's going to pick it up. Updegraff can be very dangerous, quick and shifty. And I'm wondering, I don't even think the clock started. It started late. It was at 42 when he caught it. It's now 39 seconds. I'm not sure it was started right when it needed, and that's going to actually be a benefit for Cumberland Valley.
Well, I think the one problem is many wing T teams, they don't have plays in the arsenal in the passing game that really get you downfield quickly within 39 seconds. So, you got to hope, not saying that there's not pass plays they have, but sometimes they'll go into a more spread formation, which isn't the typical formation. And you see that with Cumberland Valley. And they may not have as much work with this formation as they have others.
27th play of the first half. Gilbreth is keeping it. Coming up to make the tackle is Perlowski, the linebacker.
Christopher Bell break on the carry, brought down by Perlowski.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
Perlowski just came up and made a really, really good play, from that defensive line position.
The ball on the 24-yard line.
3 yards for Gilbreth on the keeper. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. This is going to be the last play of the first half. Gilbreth looking downfield, overthrowing Updegraff, incomplete. He had Updegraff early. He would have actually, Cumberland Valley would have probably taken the lead. That's going to be the half. Bishop McDevitt 14, Cumberland Valley 7. We had a really good first half. 27 plays total for Cumberland Valley, 23 for Bishop McDevitt. Long drives, a lot of runs, chewing up the clock. Bishop McDevitt leads at half, 14-7.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong mortgage lender. Call Tammy Zambito at Fremont Mortgage Funding at 717-855-2833 for a no-cost home mortgage consultation or second opinion regarding your home financing needs. Licensed by the PA Department of Banking.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here. From delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here. From fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars, we sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first, to be sure.
The Amish are masters of quality craftsmanship, and Penn Dutch Furniture in Shrewsbury brings you locally handcrafted furniture. You'll find quality-made dining room and bedroom furniture to living rooms, desks, hutches, bookcases, and more. There are many choices and styles of wood to create the ambiance you wish your home to have. We even custom make furniture. Heirloom furniture at its best. Penn Dutch Furniture at the markets at Shrewsbury in the Blue Roof Building. Open Monday through Saturday, conveniently located off of I-83, or visit their website at PennDutchFurnitureStore.com.
Welcome back to our Faulkner Honda halftime show. Jerome, we have everything that we expected here. I mean, 14-7, Bishop McDevitt, they had their hands full, but there was a big momentum churn. They got to stop. They got to stop in the red zone in Cumberland Valley. Cumberland Valley turned the ball over on Zounds. Actually, Gilbert missed an up-to-graft that was wide open down the sideline that really was a momentum change, a game change. Right. Talk about what you saw here in this first half.
Well, I saw two teams that are just very good running teams, and I think it chewed up a lot of clock fast. I mean, that first half was very quick because of the fact that the emphasis put on the running games by both teams. So I think what you saw was the team that was going to tighten up defensively was the team that was going to make it happen and begin to put the pressure. And you saw that with McDevitt. They tightened up defensively against the run, and they were able to begin to take over. And you get a couple of times where you could stop a team and stop their momentum and then get the ball back and put points on the board. That's exactly what happened.
Well, you saw Heisey scoring early on, an 11-play drive for Heisey. He went over the side. Then you saw Robinson come right back, and then the game-changing, game-leading Gibson, Marsilio to Gibson, and then they come back to get a two-point conversion because they missed their extra point. Swaggart's attempt was blocked, and Cumberland Valley is down now 14-7, but they're not out of this. No. This is a great matchup between the Keystone and the Commonwealth, and the ball will be given back to Bishop McDevitt, and that's going to be tough for Cumberland Valley. How big is it to come out here in this second half and get a stop right from the get-go?
Yeah, they have to get a stop. You do not want to go down 21-7 against a Bishop McDevitt. You want to be able to get the ball back and try to equalize as quickly as possible. So it's going to be very important for that defense, especially the defensive line and the linebackers, to come up and make sound plays defensively. And I think what you saw was that offensive line from the Crusaders were doing a really good job of putting that pressure on that Cumberland Valley, smaller Cumberland Valley defense. And what you may see is a little bit more stunning, a little bit more slanting to try to get some penetration into that offensive backfield for the Crusaders.
Well, Robinson for Bishop McDevitt over 50 yards, Heisey over 50 yards, a dominated first half by the run game. Marsilio started getting into a rhythm with the passing game, and that's going to open up Bishop McDevitt on a whole other planet right now.
Yeah, it definitely will open them up. If you're able to mix it in and you begin to use those running game plays and play action off of those successful plays in the run game, it really opens up your offense and gives you a chance to really bring your whole repertoire offensively against an opponent.
We'll give the edge to Cumberland Valley. They had 28 plays in the first half, 23 plays with Bishop McDevitt. We've got a great second half coming up. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Invica game, Invica Video Game of the Week.
Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong mortgage lender. Call Tammy Zambito at Fremont Mortgage Funding at 717-855-2833 for a no-cost home mortgage consultation or second opinion regarding your home financing needs. Licensed by the PA Department of Banking.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
To adopt Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here. From delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here. From fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars, we sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first. To be sure.
The Amish are masters of quality craftsmanship, and Penn Dutch Furniture in Shrewsbury brings you locally handcrafted furniture. You'll find quality-made dining room and bedroom furniture to living rooms, desks, hutches, bookcases, and more. There are many choices and styles of wood to create the ambiance you wish your home to have. We even custom make furniture. Heirloom furniture at its best. Penn Dutch Furniture at the markets at Shrewsbury in the Blue Roof Building. Open Monday through Saturday, conveniently located off of I-83, or visit their website at PennDutchFurnitureStore.com.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her two boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Jerome, I got to ask you this. Welcome back to our Faulkner Honda halftime show. I'm Todd McCall, Jerome Presley. Jerome, my question to you is this. Let's point out a couple people in the trenches. One of the things that we talked about was that blocking up front by Cumberland Valley. You saw it very well in the possessions they had.
Right.
They did block well, but defensively, what have you liked from Bishop McDevitt on the other side?
Penetration, and that's what you want to see against the wing tee. I think you're starting to see the defensive line really pay attention to their keys that they need to read. And they're able to still play effective, sound football by reacting as well. So they're reading, reacting well. You're seeing that they do study film very well, and they're able to come out and you saw.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars. We sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first. To be sure.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her two boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Yeah. I didn't notice it. I mean, Bobby's a defensive player, 10, and the punter, so I don't. I mean, he might have. I've never seen Swigert on offense. But.
Do. Testing.
Just a swing. I don't. You know, you might not be. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
it's a possibility. I didn't pick up on it, but
let's see if we got any scores in Penn Live. What's up with Penn Live? I'm sitting out a little bit.
Woo! The wind is freshening.
Yeah, it's a little chilly, man. It's a little chilly going on here.
Kevin, can you bring up some hot cocoa, please?
Yes, with some donuts.
Kevin, we want a hot
chocolate.
Hot chocolate and fresh donuts, please. Kevin Stith, where are you?
Where is the high school sports?
I want some hot chocolate, please. Can I get a hot cocoa? Where's Kevin? What camera is Kevin on? Kevin? Where's Kevin?
Hey, Chad. We need some hot chocolate.
Are we live? Oh. Chad, are we on?
Cedar Cliff playing Susquehanna. Central Dauphin.
The winning
ticket number is 552982. The winning 50-50 ticket number is 552982. You can pick it up at the cheerleaders right there behind you.
Welcome to the Invica Sports Game of the Week. We're back here at half. Bishop McDevitt 14, Cumberland Valley 7. Jerome, let's run down some area scores.
Anvil Cleona is down 0-7 to Schuylkill Valley. Borland Springs is losing to Big Springs 25-20. Hanover is all over Biglaville 20-3. James Buchanan and Camp Hill, we haven't gotten a score in yet for that game, but we'll bring it to you as soon as we do. Cedar Cliff is all over Susquehanna 14-0. And Central Dauphin is taking it to Southwestern 14-0. Central York is up on Hempfield 7-0. Gettysburg is down 6-0 against Chambersburg, and we talked about Chambersburg a couple games ago, thinking that they're showing that they can really be a player coming off of that berth to the playoffs last year.
We've got second half action coming up. Long set to kick. Robinson will be back to receive. 14-7. Cumberland Valley finds himself down 7, but not playing a bad half. I think they played an outstanding half. They had a drive in the red zone on their third drive, actually second drive, that resulted into an opportunity for Gilbert. Gilbert went back to pass, threw the ball to Heisey, threw it on the backside of Heisey. Heisey was absolutely wide open.
Yeah, it's just miscommunication.
And that time, Bishop McDevitt took over downs, and that was really the momentum they needed. Right. They went on to take the lead 14-7. They were down 7-6. Bishop McDevitt found themselves down 7-6 after a Zwegert missed field goal or blocked field goal. Now we're set for the second half action. Fresh 12 minutes on the clock.
Well, I know you got to remember there was a stop at the end of the game, or at the end of the first half too, where McDevitt defensively did a good job and pinned Cumberland Valley back.
Robinson took the ball from his own 5, crosses over the 30-yard line, make it the 32-yard line, and Bishop McDevitt will have the ball to start the second half.
Brought down by Gregory.
And again, you may see a heavy dose of the run game again, or you may see McDevitt open it up a little bit. And Marsilio, you've said it, he has been on the money throwing the ball.
Yeah, he just really got in the groove. We saw him in the first week. We saw a little bit of nerves. You could tell, there was some nerves, but he settled in. He got in the groove in the second quarter, and he started throwing some very fine balls. There's shotgun formation for Marsilio. Kobe White in motion. The give is to White. White rushing on the left side, and he'll pick up 3.
And as you can see, you're starting to open up different things and start off with a little reverse by Kobe White to get upfield. He's able to get 6 yards on the carry.
Make it 6. First play of the second half. Coach Whitehead and the Cumberland Valley staff looking on. Coach Whitehead took over for Tim Rimple, and he's done a great job. Cumberland Valley's 2-0. Really nice win last week against Central York. They've been battle-tested. Cumberland Valley's not a team that shies away from competition.
They definitely aren't, and again, it's just good sound football from these two classy clubs that really do a great job of just coaching and really getting players ready in the offseason. I mean, you see the product on the field when they come out here.
The give was to Robinson.
Robinson on the carry. Brought down by Ryan McGovern.
He picked up 6 yards. That's a first down. That's Robinson's 7th carry. He was over 50 yards in the first half. Wechter giving the call to Marsilio. Marsilio going to bring it in at 11:08 to play here in the third quarter.
Well, I know this. We talked about this a little bit at the halftime part of the show. Was Cumberland Valley really has to dig in here and try to get a stop defensively, because again, you go down 21-7 against a Crusaders team that is so tough and they can do so many things. And right now, they're running right at the Eagles.
Robinson running hard to give on the left side. Took a lot of Cumberland Valley Eagles to bring him down. Up to make the play was Heisey.
Andre Robinson on the carry, brought down by
Boy, oh boy, when you give the ball to Robinson and it's +6, +7, +10, +5, I tell you what, he can do it. And you look at his body, when you see him from far, you're thinking, how big is he? When you walk down beside him and tell you this kid hits the weight room.
Yeah, he's 5'11", about 205. Solid, big legs, very hard to bring down, very hard to arm tackle. You know, at the high school level, you're going to see some guys that are a little smaller at times trying to bring them down in the trenches, and you're not going to do it with the arm tackle. You need to do it with a lot of players manned up.
Marcilio Kemp is going to pick up the first down and run to the left side. Coach Rector was watching his offense. Great call.
Marcilio on the carry.
Marcilio, his fourth carry. He's effective on the ground, too. That's going to move the chains for Bishop McDevitt with 9:58 to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing a maturation of Marcilio today. You know, you're seeing it through the games. He's really showing a poise, a confidence to be able to run the entire offense.
Right.
And I think that's what you want out of your quarterback. And McDevitt they consistently do this.
Fifth play of this first half drive, they had the ball total of 3 times in the first half. First possession in the second half. Fifth play of this drive, a little dump off to Robinson. Robinson crossing the 50. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Coming up to make the play, and they thought maybe it was Tyler Updegraff. They thought, the McDevitt fans thought maybe that was a little late hit. But it looks like a no call there.
Out of bounds by Tyler Updegraff.
And you see just a swing pass to Robinson. He gets upfield, good blocking downfield. And then he turns on the afterburners and gets additional yards. And right now, the Cumberland Valley defense is on their heels right in every aspect of the word because, you know, McDevitt's able to do everything. They're not stuck to running the ball. You saw that on the opening drive for the Crusaders, but now they're just opening up the playbook, and then you see how the running game, again, sets up the passing game to pretty much do whatever you feel you need to do offensively.
Sixth play of this drive. Give to Lawson. Lawson, swifty, change the pace back.
Right up the gut.
Right up the gut, and that guy is not a tree topper, but man, he runs hard as well.
And then when you get the offensive line begin to exert their will, and that's what you're seeing. Just
look at the hole for
holes
Lawson.
are just amazing. And I'll tell you what, number 53, Tommy Moore, you saw just solid blocking at the point of attack. You know, the lead blocker, number 44, Joey Correll. You see that offensive line fullback, they're really getting out on those Cumberland Valley defenders.
Zachary Rowland made that last tackle for Cumberland Valley. Gibson, who has a touchdown in motion. Give to Lawson on the left side. Lawson being chased down by Spinelli. Spinelli's going to drag him down. He's going to pick up maybe 1, let's call it 2 for Lawson.
Rashad Wilson on the carry, brought down by Bradley Henshaw.
Right now you see a stretch play offensively. Lawson takes the ball and uses that quickness and speed. And that time I think the Cumberland Valley defense did a very, very good job. Number 42, Timothy Spinelli. We've been calling his name a lot.
Teague Spinelli.
Who's doing a really good job on that outside. And he forced it inside, which is what you want to do from your defensive line,
but I tell you
linebacker
what,
spot.
I don't know if you saw, but coming up in our camera, I saw Zachary Rowland, 84, the big defensive tackle, came up and really put a pop on Lawson. Shotgun formation, twins to the left, trips over to the right for Marcilio. Marcilio's going to dump it off quickly to Gibson. Gibson's very quick. Gibson crossing a 20, staying on his feet, getting knocked out of bounds.
And you're seeing Gibson get involved. And I mean, he's doing very well from his receiver position. Only a sophomore. Him and Kobe White are just playing some good football right now. And against Marcilio, you have to get that ball out there. That can't be a lob pass. It has to be a quick pass to get the ball in your playmaker's hands so he can get upfield.
However, we've got flags down on the play, so this might be coming back. It's gonna be. We'll see what our call is here. I didn't see the flags go down, Jerome. I was looking downfield, missed the flags. Let's go to our referee. That's going to negate that play. That was holding against the Bishop McDevitt Crusaders. It's going to back them up. And there's the Bishop McDevitt cheerleaders getting behind their team tonight. Wind blowing. You can see the hair blowing. I mean, I tell you what, this wind's picked up, and it's chilly out here tonight.
It is. It is. But this, for football, this is perfect for the players. I mean, it's not too hot. It's breezy, but it's enough for you to sweat and play well within it.
Oh my goodness! Looking downfield was Lawson throwing a great ball to Kobe White. Incomplete. Flags are down. But you know, it's kind of fitting. You would say this is kind of football weather, considering your all-season gear with that nice wool coat that you.
Yeah, well, I'm not playing.
You didn't even let me even consider borrowing tonight
well,
as you got out of your car.
You're tall, man. You have that basketball height. I'm a short dude.
That doesn't mean I stay warm because I'm tall. I think I'm colder than you.
Hey, you didn't get the memo.
I did not get the memo.
I got the memo. I don't know about you.
What am I doing?
I got the memo that it was going to be a little chilly. We're going to be outside calling the game, and you got to dress for the occasion.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There's no indoor games here in Central Pennsylvania as of yet that I know of.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't even think that goes together.
No,
indoor game in Central Pennsylvania.
I don't think so.
I think there'll be a protest across the league.
We got a personal foul going against Cumberland Valley. Now, Coach Rector needs to get some okay on this. I tell you, I didn't see the play. I was looking downfield, and that's really going to stop and negate a nice drive. There's 9 plays in this first possession.
And again, this would be a big stop for Cumberland Valley if they can get this ball back. I mean, after all they gave up in the opening drive of the second half, for them to possibly come back, if they can do something here, will be big.
Marsilio was facing a 3rd down and 37, and he bounces the ball to Kobe White. And they're going to bring up that. They're going to stop him.
They're going to stop him.
Simmons was on the
Devon
coverage.
Simmons, just good coverage for Simmons. Good coverage for Simmons.
First punt of the night for Bishop McDevitt. Man, oh man, what a great stop at a great time. They had pressure coming up, making nice pressure. That's 54 on the play for Cumberland Valley. He came up and made a nice play. That's Noah Hamilton. Hamilton came up and put pressure on Marsilio. He threw the ball and bounced it to Kobe White. And now Swigert back to punt, up to Graff, back to receive.
So that's a hold for the Eagles.
A big hold for Cumberland Valley. They're going to try to kick the ball away from up the Graff. Probably a very smart decision. That ball is going to be about the 20-yard line as it rolls out. Cumberland Valley will have the ball there for first possession, second half. More football coming up after these messages.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars. We sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first. To be sure.
Cumberland Valley will have the ball. They're going to give to Heisey over the right side. And then there's a fumble. The ball's down. And it's going to be ruled on the ground. The line judge rules it down on the ground. Wow, oh my. But now Bishop McDevitt still swears they have it. I'd probably be swearing myself too. 7:41 to play. Cumberland Valley dodges a bullet in their first possession of the second half. They got a turnover on downs. 9-play drive stopped short on let's see how this ball comes out.
Yeah, I actually think this potentially could have been, and I think the line judge that called it, I mean, from his angle, it may have looked like that because there's a lot of stuff going on in the pile. He still has it, and bam, now it's out. And I'm not sure because, I mean, we got to look at where his legs, if his knees are down, but it did look like it came out. The ball did look like it came out.
Heisey fumbled. They said he recovered it. And then the give was to Heisey again on the right side, bringing up a 3rd down. That was 2nd down and 5. And he's going to be short. That's actually up to Graff was the give too.
Well, I think this is going to be a big series for the Eagles. Can they establish a drive? The offense got bogged down a little bit in that second quarter. So can they pick it up? I think the opening drive was good. The second drive was pretty good too. And now, can they pick it up again and start getting rolling again on that offense? And you see a 1st down right off the bat for the Eagles.
3rd down. Gilbert under center. The give is to Heisey, bouncing on the left side. Heisey's going to pick up about 3.
Yeah, that was 1st down because they got the 1st down on the last play. So they're at 2nd down now and about 7 yards to go. Again, but that defense of McDevitt, I think they seem to have a jump on the wing tee. These are the times when you may have to pull out a little bit of trickery, something that the Crusaders haven't seen and maybe haven't seen on tape yet. It's still early in the season. I would imagine that the entire playbook is not in at Cumberland Valley yet.
Quick pitch to up to Graff, running down the right side. Full steam ahead. Nate Monroe coming up to make the tackle for Bishop McDevitt.
And that's that speed of McDevitt's defense. A quick pitch is predicated on speed and getting your running back to the corners and to the edges as soon as possible, as fast as possible. But when you have the speed that back group for McDevitt has, it's hard to get around and cut that corner.
You talked about Updegraff. We saw him last week break one against Central York. They grinded it out, gave him the ball, and you said he might break one. Coach Whitehead looking on with his Cumberland Valley staff. Gilbert under center. He's faced with a 3rd down and 4. Ball on the 35-yard line. He's back to pass, and he's going to be brought down and sacked. There's flags down. Looks like it's going to go holding. Coming up to make the sack is Hunter Scherfer. He's a junior.
But Miles Turner, man, we're calling his name a lot. He's anchoring that middle of that defense, and I'll tell you, he is bringing it. And again, he's flanked by Henry Harrison, 6'3", 320 pounds. So you have a 290-pound defensive tackle, a 320-pound. That's college. That's pro size.
That's pro size. That's definitely pro size. And I'm telling you, Miles Turner, there's a view of him. Look how wide the guy is.
You know, I mean, that's hard to move when you have 220, 210-pound offensive linemen trying to move those guys.
2nd down and 9, ball on the 45. Gilbert throws the ball. Oh, my goodness. It's again on the wrong side of his receiver. However, it's almost brought in by a beautiful play by Logan Short. We saw Logan Short score a touchdown last week. 6'1", 205 pounds.
And you see the fake. The ball
Play
is
action.
out.
Beautiful ball, but we got to see another view here from the camera. Look, and it's just a little bit on the wrong side of him. He still almost brings it.
He almost brings it in, but again, misconnection on the pass. That could have been a big, big play.
I think the lack of opportunities for Gilbert, because you're in the wing tee, and really he has to manage the game. He's gone to the ball. He hasn't been very effective from the air tonight, and now the wind swirling. 3rd down and 9, ball on the 45. And we're going to have a timeout for Cumberland Valley. They're going to talk about it. More football coming up after these messages.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
To adopt Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
3rd quarter action, 3:05 to play. 3rd down and 9 for Cumberland Valley. Big 3rd down play here. Gilbert back to pass. He's going to have to get rid of it. Coming with pressure was Monroe. Brought a lot of pressure from that left side. And he had to get rid of it. It's incomplete, bringing up a 4th down and a punting situation for Cumberland Valley.
And right, you just see the defense just cranking up on that pass. And right now, the passing game for Cumberland Valley is out of sync. They're out of sync, and they've been out of sync throwing the ball. There's been no consistency there. And it's hard because it could get to a point where they're becoming one-dimensional.
Connor Long was set to punt. Robinson set to kick. I don't know that set to receive the punt. I'm not so sure I'd kick it to him. Jerome?
I mean, you know, if you have confidence, and we've seen the coaching staff of Cumberland Valley have confidence in their team, so I think their thinking is play football.
High snap controlled by Long. The punt's up. And they're going to get a nice roll out of this for Cumberland Valley. It's going to benefit him. It's going to roll all the way back to the 9-yard line. And that's going to back up Bishop McDevitt. Very nice play. Very nice punt by Connor Long. 3rd quarter action, and with 2:47 to play, Bishop McDevitt taking their 2nd possession. Both teams split it right here. They both have 9 plays on both of their possessions. No score yet here in the 2nd half at 14-7 McDevitt.
Radio 1460 AM, the ticket.
And right now, it's unfortunate for if you're a Cumberland Valley fan and the coaching staff not being able to get some points on the board, and your offense is right now out of sync, but you have the Crusaders pinned back in the red zone.
Marsilio gives to Robinson. Robinson brought down, and a host of Cumberland Valley Eagles coming up to make the play. The initial hit, 84. Coming up, big defensive tackle, Zachary Rowland.
And that's what you have to do against Robinson. You know, is try to flood the lanes and really get into the lanes, get some penetration, and then everybody meet at the ball carrier. You got to gang tackle. You got to soundly gang tackle. Get there. Everybody meet at the ball carrier and bring him down.
You'll give him 2 on the first down, but you cannot give him the 6 and the 7+ that he gets sometimes.
And that's what he was doing in the first half. I think right now Cumberland Valley has stiffened up a little bit, which is a good thing for them.
Marsilio, power running. Play action pass and overthrows Kobe White to be incomplete.
And now this wind you talked about it earlier, this wind may be picking up a little bit and could be affecting these balls that are coming out, especially on longer pass plays. Again, a deep out has to be on a rope. Marsilio usually throws that very well, and he threw high on this one.
Third down and 8. Ball on the 12-yard line. Marsilio signaling for his receivers. He has trips to the left and a single receiver to his right. Marsilio, plenty of time, looking downfield, throwing the long ball to Kobe White. Was in his hands. Updegraff, maybe Updegraff got his hand on it, deflected it.
Well defended.
Saved a touchdown.
He did save a touchdown. Good effort by White. Updegraff, I think, did a very good job defensively, and he may have gotten a hand in there. Good throw. Well thrown ball. You get a chance to see him air it out. That's the first time we've seen him air it out. Kobe White does have a step on the play. The ball hangs a little bit, and that was all on White on the play.
And it threw onto his back shoulder a little bit, made him turn his shoulder pads. That's kind of hard to adjust. Swigert set to punt. Updegraff's back to receive. Almost blocked. Cumberland Valley sent the house in. And it's going to go out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. And that's going to give Cumberland Valley excellent field position.
Well, I think the key is going to be, can they turn it into something, though? I mean, this was close. I mean, this would have been just what the doctor ordered for Cumberland Valley if they could have pulled that in.
Get another look at it here. Wow, coming into your screen, Cumberland Valley special teams. And I've been impressed with their punting game. But more importantly, they've got what they want here. Momentum shift again in favor, I think, right now, the second half here in favor of Cumberland Valley.
Problem is you got to get players on the field. They got to know what they're doing. And this could kill rhythm.
Gilbert under center. He's going to pass, rolling to his right, looking downfield. He's going to keep it, tries to ducks one player, and the ball is out.
It's down. They're calling him down.
And Cumberland Valley gets the first turnover of the...
No, they're calling it down.
They're calling him down. Okay, wow. I tell you what, dodging another bullet is the Cumberland Valley Eagles.
They're calling down. Let's see what we get from Gilbreth. He rolls out, run pass option on the play. And he's just going to take it. He gets immediate pressure in his face, and I think he might have been. I mean, it's hard to see from that angle. We'll get a better angle here and see if the ground causes the fumble.
Yeah, he didn't get it tucked, and coming up, making a beautiful play.
It hit the ground. I mean,
is
he
Miles
went
Turner.
down.
The ball was down.
And the ball was down.
Second down and 8, ball on the 37-yard line. Give is to Updegraff. Updegraff running off to the left side and just keeping the legs turning. Brought down by a lot. Well, Miles Turner.
Good power by Updegraff on the play. Low center of gravity. He's able to get upfield. Good blocking by Updegraff. Line doing a good job getting out. Good solid running.
No, that was actually Heisey. I scratched that. That's Heisey on the carry. Third down 3. Ball on the 31-yard line for 28 seconds, let's call it. Third down and 3 for Cumberland Valley. Big third down play here coming up. Give us to Heisey. Heisey bouncing off the right side. Did he get enough? He's going to be about a yard short.
So is
going
this
to bring up a fourth down.
Will they go for it here? I think this is going to be the big call, and I think we've seen it already. That Cumberland Valley will go for it on fourth down, and we'll see if they go for it here. With this wind swirling, it's going to be difficult to kick the ball.
Nate Phillips and Moreau come up to make the tackle, and that's the end of the third quarter. Just like that, we're going fourth quarter. Bishop McDevitt 14, Cumberland Valley 7. You're watching the Invica Game of the Week.
Third edition of the Fall Crusader Media Guide.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here, from delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here, from fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars. We sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first. To be sure.
Fourth quarter action. You're looking at the Bishop McDevitt fans. They're still staying behind their team. Some of them without shirts on a cold, blistery, not wintry night. It feels chilly up where we are here in the booth. A fresh 12 to play. 4th down and 1 for Cumberland Valley. Big possession. They were 1 of 2 in the first half. This is their first opportunity on 4th down. Oh, and they've got movement on the left side, and that's going to go against Cumberland Valley, backing them up. Man, oh man, that is a big play. Those are the types that come back to just haunt you.
They do.
And haunt a coaching staff. Off sides and really the whole left side of the line together.
And he's a running back. He's just built stocky, just big legs, hard to bring down.
Trips on your screen to the left. Marcelo back to pass. Connects with Gibson. Gibson has a touchdown on the evening already. He'll get up to about the 48-yard line.
He is quick. Gibson's a little gimpy getting up.
I like the core receivers here, both sophomores, Gibson and Kobe White. They've got a promising future. Kobe White, look at the calves on the kid. He's a strong, lightning quick young player.
Right, I mean, like you said, the future is bright in the receiving core for both of those players, and I think when you have that kind of talent moving up, and that's the thing about McDevitt, they always reload. And Marcilio will be back as well. So, I mean, he's only a junior, too.
First down give to Robinson. Robinson going over the right side, stays on his feet, breaking out to the left side, and going to be dragged down by Simmons. No, he stays in and bounces around for a little bit and steps out of bounds. Man, Robinson's hard to tackle when you try to tackle him up high on the shoulder pads, and he really can make you look kind of dumb.
Yeah, he did some Earl Campbell right there.
Earl Campbell quote here on the Houston Oilers.
That was, I mean, this
look at him stiff arming.
Just
that's a man right there, battling.
Stiff arming and Simmons.
I give Simmons credit. He was battling, but he's too high. He's got to get low on Robinson.
Well, I mean, Simmons, he's outweighed by about 50 pounds. So it's, I mean, he came up and did the best that he could, and at least he slowed Robinson up a little bit.
It's kind of how I feel in the booth here. I'm outweighed by you by little. Am I or not? No? I should have said that. You said I should have said that?
No,
I'll take it back. I'm sorry.
You got the length going for you.
That's all right, I'm not really sure what that is. Coach Rector isn't either. I think he scratched his chin on that one.
You're taller than me, man.
Yeah, Rector and Marcilio are going to talk this one over. 9:52 to play. And I tell you what, this game is just, it's been clock-chewed possessions.
Right.
11 possessions of 11 and 12, 13-play drives. This drive here, 6-play drive for Bishop McDevitt, their third of the game.
And again, this has been a very short game. And I think because of the running game of both teams, it has really chewed up the clock. And now we're into the fourth quarter already, where some of the games probably aren't even in the fourth quarter yet. Still finishing up the third.
Teak Spinelli bringing down Robinson. Robinson's going to pick up one, maybe call it two.
Spinelli's a heck of a player, isn't he?
He sure is. He's another kid, Teak Spinelli, who actually he hasn't touched the ball tonight, but he's probably your third running back on the team. He's your starting linebacker. The kid is a really good player. We will definitely see Teak Spinelli playing at the next level. Heisey and Spinelli are your linebacking core. They're two very bright linebackers and very good running backs. These are also guys who convert, if you had to, put weight on, play fullback, too, at the next level, I think. Hard snap, or call, hard cadence. It's going to, that left side of that defensive line is going to jump on Cumberland Valley. Going to push that forward another 5.
And you don't want to make these mistakes. You're Cumberland Valley. You're still in this game.
Oh, no doubt.
You're so in this game. All you need, you score, you can equalize and it's a whole different ball game. So it's not like you're down 2 touchdowns. You don't want to give McDevitt anything.
2nd down and 4. Ball on the 32 for Bishop McDevitt. Marsilio coming into the huddle with the call. For Cumberland Valley fans, time for a hold. Marsilio back to pass. He's got pressure coming from the left side. He throws downfield. It's going to be incomplete.
Good coverage by Simmons on the play.
Bryce Hall couldn't quite get it. Number 1, you see a shot of him there, and you look at it again, and this throws a good ball there. He just throws it up for grabs, and just unable to get it. Simmons on the coverage.
Yeah, I think Simmons was definitely in the right position. He was right there. That's where you want to be, but still an opportunity for a catch. I mean, that could have been a big play for Bishop McDevitt, and Hall on the play jumps up and tries to bring that in.
3rd down and 3. Marsilio going to that hard count. He's going to give to Robinson. Robinson with the full speed. He's going to pick up the 1st down, crossing over and moving the chains.
Well, I think you see the power, and again, you see the defensive front for the Cumberland Valley Eagles just go backwards. Look what happens. McDevitt fires off the ball, and you see that defensive front go backwards. That's when you know your offense is asserting its dominance on
Look
the play.
at the hole. My goodness, you can drive a truck through it. It's 1st and 10, 20s. The ball spotted on the 27-yard line. Cumberland Valley fans looking on a little bit disappointed right now at this one. Give it to Robinson. Robinson bouncing out to the right, staying on his feet, spinning. He is tough to bring down, crossing over the 20-yard line. Red zone opportunity, Cumberland Valley here. When in doubt, give it to
right
Robinson.
At you. And again, many of these plays are right up the gut. So they must have seen something early on about that Cumberland Valley smallish defensive line, and they're just running right at them.
Updegraff made the tackle on Robinson. Cumberland Valley band was trying to rally their team defensively here. 2nd down and 2. Give to Robinson. Robinson full speed, squaring his shoulders, cutting back, bouncing outside. He's going to stay on his feet. Touchdown, Andre Robinson. Open up the gates. The guy did everything right on that whole possession and whole drive. 9 plays. His 2nd touchdown of the night, and Andre Robinson goes into the end zone.
And it's just solid football. I mean, he's just such a good back. Very good, just he gets upfield very quickly, and there you see the power. You're not going to pull him down by grabbing his jersey or by an arm tackle. He's not going down.
Robinson over 100 yards tonight, 20-yard caper. Over the line, touchdown, Andre Robinson. Swigert set to kick the extra point. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it's blocked. That's the 2nd block for Cumberland Valley.
Right.
So put 6 on the board for Bishop McDevitt. More football coming up after these messages.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
2 Dot Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
Welcome back. Bishop McDevitt 20, Cumberland Valley 7. And the score really, Jerome, the score is not an indication of Cumberland Valley's play tonight. They just had a couple breaks to go against them, a couple turnovers on downs, and Bishop McDevitt has capitalized.
Well, I think they're losing the game at the line of scrimmage. The offensive line for Bishop McDevitt has really shown its dominance tonight, and they basically run right at Cumberland Valley. We've talked about that, and I think that the other part of it is the inability of Cumberland Valley's pass offense to get anything generated has been difficult for them, because this McDevitt defense has really defensed the run very well as the game has gone on. And Cumberland Valley can't throw right now. I mean, they're really not in sync throwing the ball. So it's making them a little bit one-dimensional. Now they may be forced to throw the ball now.
Cumberland Valley, their third possession of the second half. The give is to Heisey on the right side, and Heisey fumbles, and Bishop McDevitt picks it up, and that's a big turnover for Heisey. You don't see it very often out of him. This guy does not choke the ball up, but it was a great play, and I'm telling you, an absolutely outstanding play from Bishop McDevitt, and everything's rolling right for him right now. And Nate Moreau come up, I think, and made the initial hit, and my goodness.
It was 28, Quashawn Jenkins.
Oh, that's Quashawn Jenkins came up and made the hit.
Puts his helmet
man,
right
man,
on the
that ball
football.
pops out.
And it's hard. It's difficult, even when you have it high and tight. Sometimes when you get a helmet that hits that ball, and it hits right on the ball, it pops right out, and that's exactly what happened on the play.
First down and 10, the ball on the 29-yard line of Cumberland Valley's. Marsilio back to pass, looking downfield, throwing the ball, going to air it out.
Wow.
Kobe White caught it, but he's going to be out of bounds. He was not in. Beautiful catch by Kobe White.
I mean, that's talent right there. That's amazing.
It's incomplete. Beautiful ball, though.
And then some scores around the Commonwealth. We'll do the replay, and then we'll get to some scores. Just a good ball. It's caught. I mean, I believe it's caught. It's just the key is he in bounds when he catches the ball? And does he have control of it? It looks like he caught it.
Wow,
I mean,
I am
it's
not sure.
I mean, that looks like he was able to pull it in and have his feet down.
Second down and 10 to give to Robinson. Oh, my goodness. Robinson with a beautiful shifty move. Puts his head down, and Tyler Updegraff makes a play. Jerome, did you see how quick and shifty his feet is?
That was quickness.
It's unbelievable quickness that Robinson has.
Very shifty.
And I thought I've been told that even though he's only a junior, that Notre Dame has been looking at Andre Robinson.
Right. Oh, definitely. I mean, why wouldn't they? I mean, he's going to get many schools looking at him.
Holding on the right side of the line from Bishop McDevitt, so that's going to negate that play. Man, oh man, what a shifty play.
Well, some other scores going on. Trinity is up big on Columbia, 28-0. Manheim Central is up 30-0 against Daniel Boone. Cedar Crest and Hershey are knotted up at 28, and that was a good contest. That was a game that definitely wanted to see the score there. It looked like it would be a very good game, and it is definitely turning out that way. The Milton Hershey Spartans are up 21-7 on Susquehanna. West Perry is still down to Middletown, 21-7. Palmyra 24 against Donegal. That's a new score that came in from the last time that we looked at the scores. And there's an incomplete pass. Bowling Springs is up 27-25 on Big Springs. Mechanicsburg is up 9-7 on Northern York. Carlisle is down to Manheim Township 7-0. And James Buchanan is really putting it to Camp Hill 20-6. And Camp Hill is that smaller school, Class A school that's usually a powerhouse in that division. Kennerdale is up 20-13 on East Pennsboro. Waynesboro is down 27-7 against New Oxford. So we got a lot of scores that are starting to come in from the games that are happening around the Commonwealth and around Central Pennsylvania specifically.
Third down, 18, Marsilio. He's going to keep it. Marsilio staying on his feet and crossing to the 30-yard line, drugged down by Teague Spinelli.
Nick Marsilio on the keeper. Brought down by Brady Morris.
I think that was Brady Morris bringing him down.
Morris bringing him down.
On the
check
play.
that. It's going to be a fourth down and about 11 for Marsilio and the Bishop McDevitt Crusaders. They're going to keep it here. 6:09 to play in the fourth quarter. Bishop McDevitt in full control now.
Yeah, definitely in full control. Those horses up front are doing just an exceptional job. I mean, that offensive line, you have to give them credit. Anthony Long, Jordan Mosley, Devin Deibler, Kendrick Lewis, Tommy Moore. That whole offensive line is doing an exceptional job And they are going to be just hard to contend with the entire season, whoever plays them.
Marcilio's pass was incomplete. They're going to turn the ball over downs, give it back to Cumberland Valley. Cumberland Valley will have the ball on their own 30-yard line with about 5:45 to play here in the fourth quarter, finding themselves down, as you see, 20-7. It looked like he had Kobe White. Great coverage by Simmons, but he overthrew Kobe.
Right. He did.
Kobe. What does Cumberland Valley have left in their tank? Gilbert under center. Give to Updegraff over the left side. And he's going to be hit and drugged down. Morazzo made the initial hit. Morazzo's name hasn't been called much tonight, but he's been in on a lot of plays and a lot of hits. He's getting some time now.
And again, I mean, Cumberland Valley, can you open it up and throw the ball? And you see them in more of a open offense to see if they can get the ball downfield.
Second down 11. Gilbert's rolling to his right. His pass is complete, but then dropped. And they're going to rule that down. His pass is incomplete to Bobby Zweigert.
And again, the passing game, just even when the pass is complete, is not complete. And it was dropped on this play. Let's see if it was dropped or pulled out by the defender. But again, the ball hangs up a little bit. It's in the hands. That should have been a catch. He has the ball. I mean, and then he drops it. That probably could have been a fumble on the call. I think he had, 2 feet down, and then the ball came out. That should have been possibly a fumble. We've seen a couple of situations that could have gone a different way with the officiating decisions.
You saw the Crusader staff very excited about that call. They really thought they had a fumble, and they thought they were going to take it over, maybe just run this clock out. Shotgun formation for Gilbert. You got Twins here on your screen close to you. 4:54 to play. Gilbert looking down the field. He's going to connect. Simmons come up to make the play.
And I think that's a connection that if they can get that going, Simmons has speed to get downfield. And, you saw him really do some good work there on the play.
That's going to move the chains for Cumberland Valley. First down, 4:42 to play. Gilbert with time looking down the field. He's going to throw incomplete. His intended receiver was Updegraff at about the 50-yard line.
And again, sometimes, with the wing T offense, you're so built on timing. The passing game, it's not like you don't put effort towards the passing game, because you do. I mean, I would imagine that Whitehead put so much effort in the passing game, but it may not be up to where the run game is because of the timing that's put into the run game and trying to get your offensive lineman clockwork blocking well for it. So, that's why that could be reason why you're seeing the passing game out of sync in many cases today.
Second down and 10 for Gilbert. Flags are down. He's going to air it up. He's going to throw it outside, intended receiver with Simmons. And you know what time it is, Jerome?
It is the hit parade, and again, we always say that it's all about clean, legal hits and making sure that just tough football in Pennsylvania. And you see the gang tackling going on by Bishop McDevitt. There you see the gang tackling by that Cumberland Valley team. They have to swarm. Saw some hits on the quarterback for a big sack. And I'll tell you what, quarterbacks, when you see quarterbacks going down, that's big. And there you see Robinson delivering the hits on that play. And then Cumberland Valley swarming again. And that's what you see, swarming football from both of these clubs. And that was just a really, really good play right there to get the ball, hat on the ball. When the hat's on the football comes out.
We want to thank Dauphin County for our hit parade.
Hit parade.
4:26 to play, second down and 15 for Cumberland Valley. Gilbert opening up things a little bit. He's got tripped receivers, 3 receivers to his right, and he's going to be brought down and sacked. And that's a great play by the defense. Coming up to make that tackle.
Austin Anderson.
Austin Anderson came up to play. He's the defensive end.
And I don't think there was a lot of time there. I mean, as soon as he got, the quarterback got the ball, I mean, there was
people in his face for sure.
Yeah, Galbraith didn't have time at all.
3rd and 22, the ball on the 33.
Third down and a long way for Cumberland Valley. It's called 3rd down 22, 3:52 to play here. Gilbert getting all kinds of pressure, stepping up. Flags are down. He's going to throw it incomplete. Look like it might be holding on the offensive line of Cumberland Valley.
It's coming back.
Bring it back. Throw a lot more in there. It's just backing Cumberland Valley up. Things just really changed, but you got to give give credit to Coach Wechter and his staff. Cumberland Valley is a very tough opponent in Week 3, but when they need it, McDevitt has playmakers, and we talked about the abilities to make plays when you need them, and they did it. They did it tonight.
Right. There's playmakers at every skill position on this team. So, whether it's the running backs with Robinson, and Lawson, or the receivers with Kobe, I mean, they have playmakers at every skill position on the field, which makes it very, very difficult. And then you have such a good offensive line that is able to not just give time to the quarterback, Marsilio, but give the running lanes that these running backs are able to run through. Makes it just very difficult to stop. They're a hard team to key on because they have so much talent.
Well, you'll get a chance to see Bishop McDevitt again 2 weeks from now in a big Keystone matchup over at Susquehanna. We'll have that game, Susquehanna Township. That will be our Invica game of the night. Susquehanna Township, Bishop McDevitt, 2 weeks. Next week, next Saturday at 2 o'clock, we have State College coming into town to play Harrisburg. That's a 2 o'clock game. Tune in for that one. Marsilio's give to Robinson. Robinson crossing the 50-yard line. And if I was really to talk about the player of the game, I just don't know how you deny Andre Robinson and his feet.
Yeah, Robinson is just having an electrifying game. And he's showing it on every aspect, from the speed that he has to the lateral quickness that he has to the power that he has. And he's starting to feel it. And I'm looking for a big season for him to continue throughout the rest of the games this year, and hopefully even a deep playoff run if you're a McDevitt fan or coaching staff.
Robinson picked up 11 on that carry. 1st down and 10. The give is to Jenkins. Jenkins getting an opportunity to carry the ball. He carries it over to the left side for Sean Jenkins, who's had a very nice defensive game today.
Yeah, Jenkins definitely having a good defensive game. Got a chance to get some carries. He gets upfield and gets 9 yards on the play, which is huge.
2nd down and 1, ball at the 41-yard line, and a lot of happy Bishop McDevitt Crusaders here tonight. They're going to look like, it, for all intents and purposes, go on to 3-0. And really, as we talked about, maybe going undefeated into that Keystone matchup with Susquehanna Township. Give to Robinson. Robinson well over 100 yards, cross the 30, cross the 20. He's trying to attack him, puts his shoulder down, and takes Tyler Updegraff down with him. One of the problems with having Updegraff in the game so late, you saw him grab his knee when Robinson brought it down. Robinson made sure he gave him a little extra juice on that one, didn't he?
Well, Robinson,
Updegraff holding his knee.
Yeah. He's playing both ways. He's Iron Man. Him and Heisey both play defense and offense for the Eagles. So
just take a look at just how bruising Robinson can be with the ball. He'll stiff arm you, and then he'll drive you down with his shoulder. And he's physically strong. He's one of those kids you're going to see play at that Division I level. What a special back they have in this kid.
And he's only a junior.
1st down and 10 to give to Kashawn Jenkins. Jenkins crossing over, touchdown, throwing no one on the board for Bishop McDevitt.
And that's when you see the will of the Cumberland Valley defense. They just, they've played admirably today, but this evening. But it's just a lot to constantly, all for 4 quarters, be able to contain this offense. And you've seen Harrisburg struggle with it. You've seen Central Dauphin struggle with it. And today you see Cumberland Valley struggling with it as well.
I want to say something about Kashawn Jenkins, the running back. Did you see how shifty he was?
Yep.
The quick move he made. The hole was wide, gargantuous, wide open hole for him, but he was shifty enough to just make a little late cut, get his shoulder square, and walk into the end zone.
Too.
And he's a junior.
Yeah, I mean, I believe this entire McDevitt team, it seems like, is coming back next year.
That's scary. That's scary for around this area.
That's scary,
Swaggered
period.
up, and his kick is good. Bishop McDevitt put another one on the board. You're watching the Invica Game of the Week.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
To adopt Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
Well, Bishop McDevitt has a lot to cheer about. This game changed momentum and shifted so well. They go up 20 points on Cumberland Valley. Really, if you're watching this game, the score doesn't look like what we saw early on, but Bishop McDevitt has that ability just to grind you down, wear you down. And they bring Jenkins in, Quashawn Jenkins in, and he shows his effectiveness at the tailback position, giving Robinson an opportunity for a breather. Also, Lawson. Everybody back. What a team. Heisey on the carry there, bringing up a second down, first down and 10, or second down and make it, let's go, 9.
Well, I mean, Cumberland Valley, really lost momentum, I would believe, late in the third quarter, coming into the fourth quarter. And I think right there was when the Crusaders took control in that early in the fourth quarter. And again, it's wearing down. When you have a back like a Robinson that can continue to just run the ball behind that offensive line, where you didn't even see Lawson, and they didn't have to do a 1-2 punch. So now it puts Cumberland Valley in a situation where they're probably just going to be relegated to just run the ball out and not necessarily try to throw the ball much. In this game, right now you may want to see some other players in the game right now, but this game is pretty much sold, and it's 1:32 left in the game. But valiant effort by the Eagles. I think they did exactly what I thought they would do. They showed a toughness about them, and it was going to be a difficult game. At least early on for McDevitt, they had to play sound football, and they did.
Christian Harrell entered the game at quarterback for Cumberland Valley. Next week coming up, don't forget, we have a 1:45 start on YouTube and Invica Video. We have State College coming into town to play Harrisburg. Harrisburg a bit banged up with some of their injuries, but I know that they're going to play tough. That's what they do over there. Calvin Everett, head coach of Harrisburg, had a great season last year. Unfortunately, sometimes you don't know what type of injuries you're going to have. If you like us, please check us out on Facebook.com/Invica HD or Twitter.com/Invica Video. Find us on the net at www.invica.net. You're watching the Invica Game of the Week. Cumberland Valley, Bishop McDevitt. Cumberland Valley down 20 here, 1:27 to play.
And Christian Harrell is the new quarterback. And again, Cumberland Valley's getting some other players in the game, and I think McDevitt is doing the exact same thing. Why not? You got a couple minutes left in the game. Why not get some kids some experience? Game is pretty much decided, so get a chance to get some players in.
We're ticking down, soon to be under a minute here in action. And a lot of happy Crusaders as they go on 3-0. And really, you got to give credit to Coach Wechter and his staff and what they do over here at Bishop McDevitt. They don't shy away from playing competition. They need to continue to play competition at that next state level. They're number 2 in the state right now in AAA.
And I think that you hit it on the head. They have to be able to get, first, of course, you can't just give them a district or state title. They have to earn that. They still have some games coming up that are going to be very difficult moving forward, but it's going to be important for them to tighten it up, try to take each game one game at a time, prepare for that team on that night, and let their playmakers and their team do what they need to do. And then hopefully if they can get to the next level, whether it be district championship and then beyond, then you worry about that when you get there. But they haven't been able to do what they want to do, which is a state title. And I think that's what they're searching for.
Harrell's pass was connected to Giuseppe. First down and 10. Harrell rolling out to his left, and he's going to hit his intended receiver, Jeffrey Sam. He's a junior. He's 5'10", 150. That was a nice play out of Harrell, rolling out, throwing the ball. He's going to pick up 8 on the play. And that was the last play of this fourth quarter. Bishop McDevitt's going to go on to be undefeated. Right. Bishop McDevitt 27, Cumberland Valley 7. Stay tuned for our post game. That's Subaru, Faulkner Subaru post game coming up. And really, Bishop McDevitt just did what they needed to do. And Andre Robinson, what a back in this area. If you haven't got a chance to see him play and you watch him here this evening, this guy is definitely somebody going to be playing on Saturdays at a big college level, I think.
And he's gotten strong, a stronger runner as the game goes on. And actually, he's even more crisp and more together now than he was in the beginning of the season against Harrisburg, where he did extremely well then. So you're seeing him each week. He's maturing even more each week. His confidence level is just high. I mean, this kid is playing lights out football right now.
Well, stay tuned for our Faulkner Subaru post game. Bishop McDevitt defeating Cumberland Valley here 27-7. We'll be back.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong mortgage lender. Call Tammy Zambito at Fremont Mortgage Funding at 717-855-2833 for a no-cost home mortgage consultation or second opinion regarding your home financing needs. Licensed by the PA Department of Banking.
It's almost here. The construction of the newly designed Faulkner Subaru on Paxton Street is almost complete with many upgrades you'll definitely love.
And to celebrate, get an amazing deal on a new Subaru.
Lease a 2014 Subaru Legacy for $195 a month for 36 months. Lease a 2013 Impreza Sport for $214 a month for 36 months. The newly designed Faulkner Subaru.
Coming soon to Paxton Street in Harrisburg.
Or online at faulknersubaru.net.
2-Dot Meatball, please contact the Harrisburg Humane Society.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here, from delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here, from fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
Team, we fought all year, and there's no need to stop now. We don't just sell cars. We sell an entire experience to everyone that walks through those doors. There's a lot of Honda dealers out there, but we are Faulkner Honda. Before, during, and after the sale, we'll make sure that every customer is taken care of. Our sales and service teams will go the extra yards for them. Let's get out there. Let's find the right Honda for them, and let's make it affordable, because we are family first. To be sure.
The Amish are masters of quality craftsmanship, and Penn Dutch Furniture in Shrewsbury brings you locally handcrafted furniture. You'll find quality-made dining room and bedroom furniture to living rooms, desks, hutches, bookcases, and more. There are many choices and styles of wood to create the ambiance you wish your home to have. We even custom make furniture. Heirloom furniture at its best. Penn Dutch Furniture at the markets at Shrewsbury in the Blue Roof Building. Open Monday through Saturday, conveniently located off of I-83, or visit their website at PennDutchFurnitureStore.com.
Welcome back. It's time for our Penn Dutch Furniture Player of the Game, and undeniable, it was Andre Robinson this evening. He's over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns on the evening. And he's just a sensational player.
He is, and again, the offensive line, you have to give them credit for what they did to make holes for Andre Robinson. The play calling, I think, was very good. I mean, they realized, the Crusaders, that you can attack Cumberland Valley inside on the run right at them, and that's exactly what they did. The size of the McDevitt offensive line against the undersized Cumberland Valley Eagles, I think, paid its toll as the game went on.
And you see how shifty Robinson is. He just stays on his feet and he bruises you. He's our Penn Dutch player of the game, and here he is. He finds his blockers, he gathers himself, and boom, he's into the end zone right there. He had 2 touchdowns on the evening, over 100 yards on 18 carries. I mean, the guy gets his work, and they're going to continue giving him his work.
Right.
Now, they have a change of pace back with Lawson, and then we saw, very surprising, the great defensive player, Kushan Jenkins. He came in and scored a touchdown this evening, too.
Right, and I'm wondering if Lawson may have had an injury at some point as well, because you do see him more. And I know the one thing about Lawson is I'm not going to call him a change of pace back, because I actually think if the load needed to be carried by him, he could do it. I mean, I think you would have a lot of explosive plays from him, because he's lightning in a bottle. I mean, he takes off, and he's a hard kid to catch. So, but he is a smaller back. You're able to change up the pace because of him and what he does. But again, McDevitt, there's probably 4 or 5 guys on this roster that can come out here and really probably start on other clubs.
And, let's talk a little bit about it. I think you nailed a key point. Cumberland Valley, they did not play very bad in the first half. They just got wore down in the second half. But you hit on the fact that they really couldn't get in rhythm in that passing game. When you're in that wing tee, you got to have something to go to. And Gilbert just did not look comfortable when he threw the ball tonight.
And the wing tee is not necessarily a very high pass offense. I mean, it's a run-heavy offense. It's a lot of timing in the running game, because you have to get your linemen right and correct on what they need to do running the ball. So your practice time is spent on that, because that's the teeth and the grit of the offense. So your passing game, you don't have a lot of tons of downfield stuff, and it's not that you don't work on it. It's just that when you get down in a game, that is an offense that can have some trouble getting back in the game, or it's not a comeback offense. It's a game that when, like we saw last week, they can put you away early, though. And in this game, against a quality opponent of this level, and Bishop McDevitt, that's difficult to do.
Bishop McDevitt puts 27 points on the board. Let's take a look at our highlights of this game. Opening drive, 11-play drive, capped off by a 3-yard run by Tyler Heisey. That put Cumberland Valley up 7. And then right back at you, an 11-play drive, or 5-play drive, capped off by an 18-yard TD run by Andre Robinson. Marcillo back to pass. He hits Gibson in the back corner on a beautiful ball. They go up 12-7, and then a 2-point conversion for Marcillo. He connects on it, 14-7. Zweigert had two extra points blocked, and then the shiftiness of Robinson. Robinson staying on his feet, getting into secondary. He scored his second touchdown. And then last but not least, here's Jenkins. I like Jenkins. He's a great defensive player. Shifty move. He gets in from 18 out. And just like that, 27-7. And that's what they do for you. Cumberland Valley comes away from this game and really probably disappointed, but yet battle-tested.
Yeah, and they're in good shape. I mean, in the Commonwealth, they only lost 1 game. A cross-conference game against a quality opponent. I mean, 3 teams in the Commonwealth have lost to the Crusaders. So now it's getting into the teeth of your conference, and I actually think Cumberland Valley can really do well. That Commonwealth division is up for grabs. I don't think it's one team has the edge right now, and I think right now Cumberland Valley, Central Dauphin, they all play a part in this. I think there are many teams that can get involved here and possibly get away. We talked about State College and what they possibly can do against Harrisburg. So anyone can win this division. I think it's wide open in the Commonwealth. I think when you're looking at the Keystone, right now, Bishop McDevitt seems to be the class of the division. I think, like you said, they do have a big game coming up against Susquehanna Township, who licking their wounds last week against Central Dauphin East and losing that game. So the parity is there, for these games, and I think we're still early in the season. And now as these teams being able to grind it out, they have to deal with some injuries, because now you're starting to get guys banged up a little bit, and you're going to have your depth quality is going to be tested as well. But we're still early in the season for things to happen.
Well, next week we have State College coming into town in Harrisburg. That's a 1:45 game. Bishop McDevitt came all over Cumberland Valley tonight. They came out of the gates, and Bishop McDevitt had an 11-play drive, but really, honestly, they settled down. Bishop McDevitt wins 27-7 On behalf of all of our staff from Invica Sports and Video, I'm Todd McCall. He's Jerome Presley. Enjoy your evening. See you next Saturday.